Welcome back to It Is What It Is. I'm Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, along with your hosts Cam and Mace.
What up, boy?
What up?
It's the murder. I know that nigga. I know do-rag murder nigga. I know sound a little different nigga. What's good, nigga?
Last episode.
It's the last episode of the season, man.
Yeah.
Word.
Last episode. Okay, well, the long-awaited...
Hey, yo, can I say something before we start?
Go for
I know I do this a lot.
It's okay.
Hey, yo, listen. I want to say thank you, Murder. You know what I'm saying, man? We did a whole season. You know, I started this show. I said, yo, I was like, yo, I was going to go buy a car. I was going to go buy a car and shit, right? And I was like, yo, I got mad cars. What I drive around a minivan not to be seen.
Yeah.
Most of the time, so I could go buy some jewelry. I said, you know what, I'm gonna take $250,000 and start this show. And then, my mom got sick. I had to stop doing the show. I said, Murder, you wanna be a guest on the show? He said, yeah. And then he said, yo, let's be partners. I said, he said, how much would that be? I said, well, I put up $250. He said, well, you talking about pocket change. I got $250. I said, well, then good. We ain't even get to his $250 yet. This show is out the mud, off the muscle. We ain't got no sponsorship.
Yeah.
We ain't got no motherfucking endorsements. We ain't got no ad revenue. We ain't getting no motherfucking, nobody, no investments. This all out our motherfucking pocket.
Yeah.
And we made the right investment. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to tell you thank you. And you know what, Stat? Thank you to your fucking asset. Your fucking asset. And something bothered me that you said, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it's like when we, because we took the summer off for the suits and shit, right?
Yeah.
So we was like, yo, we started pulling out jewelry and shit. So I was like, damn, even if it was jewelry, I don't even have an option to wear jewelry, and I ain't like that.
Yeah.
So on behalf of me and Murder, we went to the jewelry store. Went out, got you a little something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yo, Wiggy, come put her shit on, man, because I don't even like the fact she's not even icy, you know what I'm saying? So we went and got a little something. You didn't even see it. You like the box?
No,
nigga said, yo, the shit fire.
About it.
Yeah, yo.
Understand,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yo, yeah,
Don't thank me yet.
Yeah, man, and me and Murder got the chain. And then after that, I went Sugar Dugger here, matter of fact. Yeah, we got a little Cuban, little icy shit. Sugar went Rolly shopping yesterday, and I'm like, we might as well get Stat the Rolly. So Sugar chipped in on the Rolly, and we got you the Rolex and the Cuban, while everybody else in the recession, this what we doing over here with us. Yeah, they downsizing.
They downsizing.
Welcome to the fucking greatest show on earth, nigga.
It is what
Yeah,
it
man, you
is.
know what I'm saying? Look, yo, Wiggy don't even know what she's doing, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna come get you right. You know what I'm saying? We got you the Rolly,
so
we got you the
fire.
Cuban, yeah. So you went from no jewelry to 70,000 real quick, you know what I'm saying? Be careful how you move with this on there. I know you're not used to this shit. You gotta be careful in all these little pool parties and shit you be at. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be running around Houston and Tallahassee and all that other shit. Yo, matter of fact, we'll do it the next, because it look like you're struggling, man.
I'm sorry.
No, listen, you look like you're struggling, Wiggy.
Okay.
While you doing that, I just want to say thank you to the whole team. This ain't a show that we do by ourselves. Everybody puts in, pause, and helps us out. Yo, everybody, matter of fact, yo, Kev, keep it on the wide screen. Keep it on the wide screen. I want everybody from the back, pause. I said pause, nigga, just in case. Come on out, the sound niggas, Isaac. We paying niggas on camera today. Jeezy, Bub. Niggas is fucking firing, we hiring. Mark Jackson, everybody, Jump V and Gundy. We going envelope gang today, nigga. Everybody come on out. Bring the whole staff out, Kev. Keep it on the wide screen. We doing a little bonus today. We the envelope boys, the Cuban boys.
Yeah.
We don't got motherfucking, we don't got brown paper bags. We don't got book bags. We got hockey bags, the shit they put the sticks in. Pause. Here, man. Yeah, take a little envelope. Take a little, come on, Smitty. Come on, Smitty. Come on out here, man. Oh, this is the whole team who helped us out, man. We bought little envelopes for y'all niggas, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We paying on camera today. Thank you. Get my nigga in the front too who be watching the door. Get that nigga too. Come on. What you talking about? Yo, thank you guys, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
This is what we do, man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. I'm saying, yo, Kev, come in. You don't get no bonus because you get paid high enough, nigga. You get paid, but my nigga Kev, let's get a little picture of everybody in the front. Yo, Kev, put the camera down, Bob. We taping this shit. Yo, go get that nigga at the front door, man. That nigga who be watching the door we film. Me, Murder, just want to say thank everybody for being part of. Oh, look at Sugar. What you?
I love it.
I don't know where he came from. Look, he taking too long. Well, here, give that nigga in the front door, yo. Thank y'all niggas. We appreciate y'all. Just want to tell you niggas thank you. And what we was going to do is listen, man. Tell y'all niggas, look, they fucking firing. We hiring. Yo, Jeff Van Gundy, come holler at me. Motherfucking Mark Jackson, come holler at me. Jalen Rose, Paul Pierce, you know what it is. We got hockey bags. Yo, Kev, come on out, man.
Welcome to
this
the
is
Raw.
the whole team that helps. It is where it's not just a one. Yo, BB ain't do shit for this show. BB don't got nothing to do with this show, man. Nah, but he's my nigga. That's my partner, man. That's my man. That's my nigga. We just want to tell y'all niggas thank you. We just gonna wait for the end of the show. But look, check this out. Me and Murder got the motherfucking EP coming out September 1st. We gonna premiere the video right now before the show start. The world premiere of It's Only Money, nigga. From It Is What It Is, the greatest show on earth, nigga.
Yo, Murder, you don't think, I think a little bit you kind of taking this pick up our own money shit a little bit too far. Like, we gonna pick up our own money? Like, we got people who could do this at this point.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get this money. I gotta count this. You going out doing whatever you're doing, somebody gotta take this serious. I'm taking this serious. Last time I let you take the money. You see where that got us, right?
Look, look, Murder, you run around with a bulletproof vest, 2 9mm, and you going to pick up your own money at 4:30 in the morning, yo.
This is real money. This is real money. This ain't play money. This ain't rap money. Nobody's gonna make sure it's safe. You want to party, somebody gotta do it. I'm making sure it get done this time. You'll get it. You'll get it. Go out. I'm gonna count. 1 for you, 2 for me. Go ahead and count. Go ahead and go have your fun. 1 for you, 2 for me. 1 for you, 2 for me. We ain't gonna do no recount. You want me to count like that, or you want to go out and party?
I'm not. It's cool to have a good time. I'm not saying that the money isn't first, but what I'm saying is it's crazy that we are picking up our own money by ourselves.
I need this money. I need this money.
Tell a nigga pull up.
Look, y'all be, give me, this is my last night. This is my last night, all right? This is my last.
Go party. 1 for you, 2 for me.
You gonna at least pick me up?
Won't be a recount.
I'll see you when I get back, Murder.
Cam, you gotta grow up, Cam. You gotta grow up, Cam. I'll be counting this money by myself. This nigga won't be mad at me.
Because what you doing is fucking crazy. I'm telling you this right now. I'm not mad at you going to get your money, but you personally want to get your money? Ridiculous.
Cam, you gotta grow up. You gotta grow up. And this nigga gonna be mad at me. Come on, man, let's get out of here.
How
took the winning title after a 9th round TKO. What were your thoughts on the fight?
I mean, we watched the fight together, so, I mean, the first thing I gotta say is I'm always right. I gotta start there. I gotta start right there. Ain't no need of going further
Listen,
than
if
that.
we go to the tape, I did pick Spence. You're right. I'm not going
Yeah.
to. But I don't know why I changed my pick last minute. I was picking Crawford the whole time. Then all of a sudden, I just said I'm going to go with Spence. But you were right. I ain't going to hold
Yeah.
you. I'm not even going to act like you wasn't right.
And
You was
even,
upset.
matter of fact, I said something really important. For some reason, I just think Terrence Crawford is gonna win.
I wouldn't do against that.
After I saw the videos, with Errol Spence, like everything camera-wise looked like Errol should win. So it's kind of hard to pick, but
I wonder who Vegas got.
I'm going with Terrence Crawford.
This is a
Like, cause if you saw the All Access, how Errol was shadowing the trainer, and then the trainer switched southpaw, and he still kept hitting him. It lets me know that he trained especially for Terrence Crawford, and it seemed like Terrence Crawford trained just to fight Terrence Crawford's fight. Like, he's not training for Errol. He's like, we're gonna stick to what we do.
Got you.
So it's like, that's a talk,
Yeah,
you don't know really who's gonna win.
That's a great point because Terrence Crawford.
Because I have no reason why I should go for Terrence other than he's just elusive. The things that the way he boxes, he got all the gifts. But it looks like Errol is gonna win, but I'm still just going with Terrence. See, in the tape, I told you, I knew the difference was gonna be that nobody ever seen Spence get hurt, and he never saw himself really get hurt to that magnitude. So then, once that happened, the whole fight was gonna change because it was uncommon ground for him. The first thing I would say about the whole entire fight is that he lost in an embarrassing fashion. I can't even say it was a fight. I respect him as a fighter, but that fight, it was just embarrassing to watch. And people talk about a rematch. I don't know if that merits a rematch. What do you think? You think it merits a rematch?
I think he'll get one, but I can't see. First of all, real quick, shout out to Al Heyman and his company. I'm sorry that they gave us extensive invitations. Me and Murda had prior engagements, so thanks to PBC, Al Heyman, and for everything that you guys offered us. We apologize we couldn't make it, but we had signed some contracts a couple months ago that was on the same date. But listen, I'm not going to I have nothing to argue about. Let's go back to what you said. You're 100% right. Last show you said Errol Spence never been in trouble, which he hasn't, not no real trouble.
Yeah.
And once he got in trouble, he never got out of trouble. He was on punishment the whole fight.
Yeah, because he did say, he said he's going to get out of line. Remember that in the press conference?
Yeah.
He said, if you get out of line, what did he say?
No,
he said something.
He said, Crawford said, if you get out of line, I'm going to show you something. And he said, well, I'm going to get out of line.
He said, I'll always get out of line.
I'm not one of your kids. That's what he said.
Yeah, he said, you get out of line.
When we watched the fight, like you said, we seen the fight together, but that was the best point that I would say that you made last episode, or I don't know which episode, but when
it
we
was
talked
last
about,
episode.
when you said that we never seen him in trouble, we seen Bud in trouble, and Bud came out of trouble and once he got in trouble, it was messed up because he came out, he got knocked down round 2. He came back round 3 just going wow.
Yeah.
And Terrence got to, time him from that.
Yeah.
Then what happened is Terrence is killing him with jabs most of the fight.
Yeah.
But he came out in the southpaw stance. Now, Terrence Crawford could fight orthodox or southpaw. He usually changes to southpaw during the fight. He came out southpaw at the beginning. So his jab is killing Errol, but a lot of people know he's a natural right hand anyway.
His jab is really his power hand.
Exactly. So it's like, yo, you thinking that, why is he knocking him down with jabs? That's his most powerful hand, man. So, yo, big shout out to Bud. It was crazy. I don't know if I want to see a rematch. I'm not sure if I do. If they have a rematch, I'll definitely pay for it again. A lot of speculation after the fight, how Errol had 2 torn retinas. He hasn't been the same since the car accident, even though he had good fights after the car accident. I'm just telling you speculation.
That's crazy.
Right.
To even think about, because if you're going to say that he was injured or anything like that, then you got to take into consideration that Bud got shot in the back of his head and drove himself to the hospital.
Absolutely.
So using
That's
a car
kind of
wreck.
like me when I got shot. I drove myself to the hospital. Niggas like us.
Yeah, niggas like us.
Yeah, niggas like us.
Yeah,
nigga.
niggas get
I
shot
got-
every day.
Put the Lamb 6, drove to the ER, nigga. Yeah, that's bad. You know, me and Bud, them type of niggas. You know what I'm saying?
You and Bud.
Me and Bud, you know, that's what we do.
And not
Nothing
one
but-
part of that fight did they seem like they was on the same level though. At no point in the fight did we think that these two are competitive. So that's another thing to take in consideration. And also to all you elite athletes, stop hanging out with rappers. Let me give you that call right now. Stop hanging out with rappers. Rappers don't have to back up what they're talking. They got bodyguards. You got to go in the ring and back up what everybody is saying.
That's a great
Yeah, that's
point.
real.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
I had a list too. I had from Mike Tyson, all of the elite boxers when they fell, they was hanging out with rappers.
Great point. That is a legitimate point.
Floyd
right
was the only one that switched it. I got a good list right here. I got Zab Judah.
there. Who's that was with?
I'm not gonna say.
All right.
We gotta live in New York. Nah, but Zab Judah, I mean Mike Tyson, even Javante when he was kind of getting off, he was hanging out with rappers. Then he pulled it, went in a
Adrian
different
Broner went
direction.
on tour. He
Adrian
had an album.
Broner.
He had the album.
Yeah, Danny Garcia. A lot of people got knocked out after hanging out with rappers. So
Yeah, I like that point. I ain't even got nothing to argue about that
yeah.
point.
Roy Jones,
Who Roy was hanging out with?
he thought he was a rapper.
Yeah, that's a lot of times too. They be thinking they rap. They must have forgot. That's a great, that is a fucking great point right there, man. That's a very legitimate point, man. We might need to do an investigation on that. We
You
may
see
need to
Devin
do-
Haney start hanging out with the rappers and they ain't blonde in his head doing all of that. You just need him to box.
I got you. I never thought about that. Let me ask you this though. I seen a couple people saying Errol need to retire. What do you think about that?
Oh man. I think if he takes this next fight, he's gonna really need to retire.
What you mean next fight against who? The
If he
rematch?
takes the rematch too early, he's gonna really need to retire. It's almost like Deontay Wilder when
With
somebody,
Tyson Fury?
yeah, when you get beat that bad, you don't need to run back to that fight for like pride issues. You clearly can't beat him.
Right.
It's not like it's a close fight and I kind of lost. I need my get back. That's too far from a get back.
Very true. I will say this. I don't
I don't think he need to retire though.
I'm about to say, I don't think he need to retire. When people is, he got beat so bad that people are saying that, but you just got
But he
beat.
got beat by the best.
I just was about to say that. He got beat by the pound for pound champion and he was undefeated leading into this. It isn't like you lost to some bum ass nigga. You lost to the best fighter in boxing.
Yeah.
So I don't think he needs to retire. If you lose to the best, it's 100 billion people under the best. He's the
Yeah.
pound for pound champ. So if he loses to a bum ass nigga like that, then
Who would you say if he lose to him, he need to retire?
it's hard because
In the
the
welterweight
thing about
division.
it, but the thing about it, he's moving up. Only way he would stay at 147 if Bud stays at 147. But Bud even said it's hard for him to make weight at 147, so they both probably would move up to 154. 154, I don't know if you get hit like that at 147. 154 might be
He's only
crazy.
going to be stronger. Pause.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. So I have no idea. The Charlos at 154.
Yeah.
They said they're never going to fight each other. So I don't know who would you fight if you're moving up to 154 and you're never going to fight Charlo.
I think that's a lie. I think when Charlo was at the fight, he wasn't just rooting him on. He was there scouting him in case he win.
They spar with each other.
Yes.
Would you
But they
spar?
stopped sparring.
What you mean scouting them in a big event? They go to the same gym.
I
Same
know,
shit.
but he was there watching the fight. He know he got the winner.
You see how Bud Crawford was taunting that nigga?
Yeah.
Bud Crawford, every time he knocked that nigga down, he was going to holler at that nigga like, yeah, nigga, you next type vibe. I don't know exactly what he's saying, but even when the fight was over, he jumps on the rope like a wrestler
Yeah.
and starts.
Because he knows
Yeah.
he's there scouting the winner. I think that's why they probably stopped sparring. And that's just speculation, but I'm normally right.
I'm not saying you're wrong. You've been on a roll. You've been on a roll.
Yeah,
I'm not
I've
gonna
been
say
on a
that.
roll. I'm a purist. That's
Yeah.
why I don't have friends.
I hear that,
I just
bro.
say what I believe, you know?
Listen, I can't even argue.
I'm my own bodyguard,
I would
you know?
love to argue with you, man, but at this right now, you're absolutely right on this particular topic. I can't even argue with you. I'm mad at myself for switching my pickup.
Yeah, I got friends, but I don't have friends that control my answers.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. All good points. Let us know if y'all would want to see a rematch. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Julius Erving listed his top 10 greatest NBA players, and it's causing a lot of uproar. He listed Jerry West, Oscar Robertson, Elgin Baylor, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Karl Malone, Magic Johnson, and Nate, also known as Tiny. Irving also said he left James and Curry off his list because both are players still playing in the NBA. Stephen A. chimed in and said he respected Dr. J's opinion, but said you cannot have an all-time top 10 list and not have LeBron James on it. What are your thoughts?
Let Killer answer that, because
Be honest with
he's from Ohio.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I am. What up, Columbus, Shaking, Akron, Springfield, all them niggas, Dayton, Youngstown. Which one I
Why do
forgot
you
last
always
time?
forget Canton?
That's where the Hall of Fame is, right?
Oh,
Right?
I guess.
I'm telling you. What the fuck we doing around there? Shout out to Canton, though. I'm just saying, you know.
I got family in Canton.
Look, listen, man, we was on our P's and Q's and K's, and I don't know if they was going like that in Canton, man.
Yeah.
But my opinion, honestly, is with this is, to be honest, I kind of agree with Stephen A. Smith. I don't ever want to discredit history because a lot of people do that. You sit there, I never got a chance to see Bill Russell play, but how are you going to discredit 11 championships, 2 of them while he was coaching and playing? It's crazy. The thing about
And who is that you talking about? 11 championships.
Bill Russell.
Oh, yeah.
The thing about that, I have two feelings about older players and new generation players because I never want to take away their what they did for the sport and pushing the sport forward. But who was your competition? You're playing majority against white people.
Yeah.
And that doesn't give you full competition because it may be somebody just as good as Wilt Chamberlain or Bill Russell who didn't have the opportunity that they had because the NBA wasn't presenting opportunities to minorities at
That's
that
a
time.
good point.
Yeah.
So even like, and pardon me if I get this wrong because I'm not the biggest baseball guy. Is it Hank Aaron, Larry? Hank Aaron, the
Hank
black-
Aaron.
Hank
Yeah.
Aaron.
You can ask me. I'm the guy that knows.
You want me to ask you some questions I know you don't know?
I'm the guy that
Do you want me
knows.
to do that?
Do you want to prove that I know?
Yeah, but I'll bet you $100.
I don't feel like it right now. I don't feel like
yo, but dead ass on some G shit. Like Hank Aaron, you know, he breaks the record for first black player. And listen, that was some racist ass times.
Yeah.
But who was his competition? White people. So I don't ever want to discredit them. Those I'm not calling them, but you know, like Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Elgin Baylor, their competition.
And you don't mean that white people are not athletic or any of those things, right?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying black people. Absolutely. Let me
Yeah,
clarify.
I'm just
Let me
clarifying.
clarify. Thank you.
Yeah.
The opportunity wasn't presenting itself to everybody like that. But back to the original list, I agree with Stephen A. Listen, you can't. First of all, you don't have Michael Jordan in the top 5, but with some of them. So not having Michael Jordan in the top 5, and to me, it's just that's just out of hand. You put Jerry West before.
But that might be his young boy, you know?
Yeah,
that might be his young boy.
But if it's all favoritism, I can't work with that. The answer to your question is, I'm not mad at some of his list, but not to have LeBron James or Kobe Bryant in your top 10.
Yeah,
you don't. So let's do the people he doesn't have. You don't have Steph Curry.
Yeah.
You don't have Kobe Bryant. You don't have LeBron James, and you don't have Michael Jordan in your top 5.
But you know what he probably know what the argument to that is for those that would take this argument is that I've seen Curry play and I've seen Tiny play, so his idea may be his preference of what type of player he likes. The newer players have not seen the older players, so they don't know if it's cap or favoritism because most of them don't know these players. Like when somebody bring up Elgin Baylor, right? most people don't know him. When I hear Jerry West, right? He's the logo. To me, that's like, you know, he's like Eminem. He's dope, you know? But, you know, that.
Steph Curry got 4 championships. LeBron got 4 championships.
So the argument for some people could be that when you think of the younger players, not all of them were able to see the older players, but the older players have lived to see the newer and the older. So when they're giving their perspective, maybe they seen both of them and that's his preference of point guard he wanted to go with. But not having Jordan in that top 5, I don't care where you was living.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
But then the people
and LeBron should have been.
LeBron got 4 championships.
As well.
Steph got 4 championships. Kobe got 5 championships.
Yeah, can't forget Kobe.
Yeah, you got so for these people not to be in your top 10, you got your preference.
Yeah.
Tiny Archibald, no championship.
Did you see Elgin Baylor play though?
No.
So then you don't know.
I'm just going off achievements as well.
Okay.
Everybody goes. Listen, when you watch TNT during basketball season, you sit there and don't get it fucked up. Rings don't always mean a lot.
Yeah, because I was definitely about to say Robert Horry got.
You got 7, Charles Barkley don't have any.
Yeah.
But when they're on TNT on the set.
You thinking right.
I've been thinking right, baby.
Yeah, you thinking right.
Yo, my nigga, listen. But listen, what I'm going to tell you is that Shaq and Kenny always clown him for not having the chips. So Barkley one time says, listen, for them to go, I think it was talking about Golden State one year and pause. He said, for them to go back to back, they're going to need to do X, Y, and Z. And Shaq jumped in and said, you have no idea about winning one, let alone back to back. I can tell them about back to back. This is how you go back to back. Pause. And
that was crazy.
I said pause before I started the survey. I did not. We go to replay. We can do it. I'm not feeding into it. I said it. I said before we start this, pause. But that's a joke amongst Charles Barkley for 8, 9, 10 seasons, how many seasons they've been going with. So we're not going to sit there and say championships are everything, but if you're a superstar, because look, think about it.
You got to win one.
Yeah, but think about it, right? Kenny Smith got 2. I'll still take Charles Barkley pause over Kenny Smith pause. So it's sometimes to check because he not Olajuwon.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, but he still could say, I know what it pause. Both of them could say, I know what it takes to win back-to-back. Pause. They both won back-to-back championships before.
Okay. Trae Young also added to it, and he said, this gotta be fake, hashtag with all due respect. So what are your thoughts on Trae Young having comments?
Trae Young, too young.
I was about to say, he's too young. Like, yo, come on, Trae.
Pause. That's crazy.
Now you just reaching. Pause. I'm Allen Iverson, you Charlie Ward. Pause, and you're reaching. That's what you're doing. I'm telling you right now, bro. You just making shit up as you go along.
You said Trae was too young.
You said it first. I just chimed in off what you said. First of all, he's too young. I said, yeah, Trae's too young because I said his name.
Didn't say it first.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. You wildin', B.
All right, good.
Oh, now because you did it, fuck it. Nah, man. We gonna go to a few instant replays when we edit this shit. We gonna definitely go to a couple instant replays, man.
No, but Trae Young bugging out, man.
Yeah, man. I think Trae Young's grandfather may be too young to know about Bill Russell. So. I mean, his opinion's respected. We had somebody just say that Paul George was the GOAT.
Yeah.
And no disrespect, I spoke to Paul George, shout out to Paul George. Yeah. But I'm just saying, we got to start thinking about how these younger niggas may be thinking.
Yeah, because Paul, he ran up to me in the lobby and said, yo, I can't be the GOAT?
Yeah.
I was like, I was with my son.
No, so how'd it go when you seen him? Exactly.
It went cool. It went cool.
Saying, like, give me the exact details.
I'm walking through the lobby.
This is a summer league.
Yeah, summer league. I'm walking through the lobby in the Wynn Hotel, and Paul George he just run up in front of me like, yo, I can't be the GOAT. Everybody's just looking. This is our first time meeting each other. I can't be the GOAT. You don't say what's up. No dab, no. Yo, I can't be the GOAT. So this man walked past, I'm thinking, oh, I know them, they good.
Yeah.
You know, so then he was like, he said something about you or something, and I was just like, yeah, you know, Killer be tripping.
Yeah, you called me. Yeah, actually.
I said, yo, Cam, let me get Cam on the phone. So I got Cam on the phone.
Well, first, that's the same thing he said. I say, yo, what's up?
I can't be the GOAT.
He said, yo, I can't be the GOAT. I said, I just seen you at the fucking WNBA.
What did he say to you?
Nothing. And when I seen him,
Oh, he thought I was...
You thought you was pussy. I just seen him at the game.
Next time I'm gonna have to let Paul George know.
I ain't gonna act like we walk past each other. He's on one side of the court, I was on the other side of the court. And it ain't no motherfucking pussy situation.
Yeah.
We respect what the young niggas say. And shout out to you, we like your podcast and what you doing, man. Your podcast is dope.
Podcast P.
Podcast P is dope. But back to Trae Young's situation, we got to start respecting what some of these niggas think. We can't get mad because a kid think Paul George to go to Trae Young think that list is crazy.
And you can't tell people they don't have an opinion.
Right. Anybody
like people say you can't have an opinion because you didn't play, or you can't have an opinion because you didn't score 90 points. No, everybody has the right to their opinion.
Absolutely.
That's what makes it an opinion.
Right.
Okay. So we spoke about Stephen A. and his opinion on Julius Erving's list, but he faced some backlash for tweeting, "Is Kim Kardashian a prostitute and is Kris Jenner a pimp?" Pat Bev came at him and said...
Who said that?
Stephen A. He tweeted it.
Oh my God.
Pat Bev came at him and said, "Not cool. She is kids, should not be the title or topic." Then Stephen A. came back, apologized, and said Pat Bev was right and that he doesn't even think of Kim
Stephen
that way.
Stephen A. thought he was on It Is What It Is, Killer. He thought he is rubbing. I can't say it. He thought he was on It Is What It Is. Shout out to Stephen A. Stephen A., you can only talk like that when you under the wing. You got to be under the wing to talk like that.
Stephen A. came on and showed us mad love. I got mad love for Stephen A., bro.
Me too, but he can't talk like that unless he hear that. This is the platform for that. You can't do that in Disney. But he worked for Disney.
True that.
You can't smoke a blunt in front of Snow White. What are you thinking? You gonna have a red cup with Daffy Duck? You can't do that with Donald. Come on, man. You wildin'.
Oh, man. This is what I want to say about this situation, man. And listen, and this is the last time for me that I'm talking about Pat Bev on this show, man, or Kim Kardashian. At least Kim Kardashian until she's off the rest of the year on this show, and Pat Bev until the season starts, because I want to just talk about basketball with Pat Bev and shit. But couple things. I would not have called Kim Kardashian a prostitute, but I might call Kris Jenner a pimp. Because at the end of the day, Kris Jenner, you want to use another word for what she does with her kids? How she goes makes deals and everything
liaison.
else? I'm not a pimp, I'm a liaison, constantly here. Agent. What word you want to use for Kris Jenner? You ain't got to keep sweeping it under the rug.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas flipped a sex tape to $1 billion family. I think it's genius, man. Mm-hmm. Salute.
Okay, it is what it is. Let us know your thoughts. We'll be right back. If you thought the first ESPN cuts were a lot, it didn't end there. Mark Jackson was also laid off, but he was offered a new opportunity. An adult webcam site offered him $1 million to provide play-by-play analysis during their live cam shows. Thoughts?
Wait.
I didn't go where you think.
They offered him what again?
$1 million to provide play-by-play analysis.
Play-by-play porn.
This is what shit coming down to, boy. This is the shit. This is what the fuck been going on since we got it. This is fucked up though. Since I ain't gonna lie, this shit is getting fucked up, man.
The old culture is changing.
It's wild. No, I'm just saying, not even know. I'm just saying how they doing fucking niggas pause.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what they doing to niggas is fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
You get Keyshawn, you get Max, you get pause all this, you get fucking, I forget who else from, Jeff Van Gundy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, Mark is safe. Now, Mark wasn't safe.
Yeah.
Secondly, the insult, the injury is telling nigga come announce webcam.
Yeah.
Because pause the situation. If Mark say all shit in the NBA for a female point of view, he's like, "Mama, there goes that woman." He got a lot of little catchphrases though. He might be eye on that.
Yeah,
shit.
mama, that man back in his house.
Yo.
He can't.
Mama, that man back in his house is fucking out of here. Fucking man you talking about?
That's one of his phrases. Pause Mark. Yeah, you gotta pause Mark, because that's his phrase.
Yo, Mama, that man back in this house is out of fucking here. What are you talking about?
That's one of Mark Jackson's phrases.
Okay. I didn't hear that one. I never heard that one. But, pardon me, man. Woo! That wasn't crazy, though.
He got more that's crazy, though.
But yo, listen, Mark, man, we're fans. I'm gonna be very disappointed that we don't hear you and Jeff Van Gundy this championship year coming up. But you know what's crazy? Now let me ask you this.
Yeah.
They're promoting Doris Burke, which is fine.
Yeah.
But Doc Rivers is coming in.
Wow.
Pause. Now, if Doc Rivers takes Mark Jackson or Jeff Van Gundy spot, how much they caught him for? They must have caught him for shorties.
For cheap.
Because you're getting rid of Jeff Van Gundy's contract, getting rid of Mark Jackson's contract. Doc Rivers says, I'll take their place. Nigga said, well, we only got 32% of what we paying them.
Token. Doc Rivers token.
You're always right. You're always right. How much would you pay for the right nigga?
That was crazy.
You started that
That
slogan.
was crazy.
That's your slogan.
Yo, that was crazy.
Let's go back to the videotape real quick to see who the first person who said
did you
that.
just see that?
Thank
How much
you.
would he pay
Let's go to the
for
videotape.
the right nigga?
Right now. We challenge you right now.
We on to what you doing, Skip said. How much would you pay for the right nigga?
Niggas coming in, tap in. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, master. I work for you, Skip. And we're back. You were the first person to say that. So listen, man. That's pause entrapment. That's on you. But I will say that sounds tokenish.
Yeah, it sound tokenish.
It definitely does, man. But Mark, we love you. If you're available basketball season, let's talk to me and Murda, and let's see what we can put together. We'd love to have you and Jeff Van Gundy on the show with us. We think your expertise is fire. You've been a player and a coach, Jeff Van Gundy. He tackled Alonzo Mourning and tried to one. Look, man, y'all all New Yorkers, nigga. No disrespect that. There's some New York shit. Come fuck with us, yo. Come fuck with us, man.
All right, and real quick, before even moving along to the next question, what are your thoughts on the company offering $1 million? Like, whose idea? Like, where do you
They
think
got
that
$1
even-
million for the play-by-play is crazy.
Think about how much they think they gonna make.
Yeah.
They not just gonna give them $1 million without they analytics thinking, yo, we can make 9. If we get Mark Jackson, because now we got the basketball community to just to see
They
if
trying to
gonna
diversify.
Do it. Exactly. So I think that's wild though.
They're thinking out the box.
I'm gonna keep it 100. That may be cap until further notice, man. I need some solidification behind that pause.
Okay, yeah, well, we'll see, and I'll definitely research too. Okay,
Mark
so
Jackson.
moving along, WWE CEO Vince McMahon served with the federal search warrant and subpoena. It was stated he paid millions of dollars to settle sexual misconduct claims. What are your thoughts on that?
Vince. Yeah, Vince been. They should have been raided this house. Randy Macho Man, The Undertaker.
I was thinking the same shit. I ain't trying to throw no dirt on this and that. Pardon me. But there's too many dead wrestlers.
Yeah,
Everybody dead. Like, yo,
Bulldog.
the junkyard dog. Hey, yo, that shit was fucked. You know, Vince killed the nigga, dog. The pause just about, for me, for my personal opinion, is that I ain't saying this, Vince, but it's mighty funny. Okay, because you know I'm a WWF fan. When they got WWE, I kind of stopped watching, but I kept up a little bit.
Yeah.
Bret Hart was the WWE or WWF champion. I don't remember what it was. He was the champ. Vince said you got to lose the title.
Yeah.
He said, okay, we fighting Thursday in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
On Sunday, you know, I'm just making the days up. Sunday, we go to America, California to fight. I'll lose it in California. I don't want to lose it in Canada because I'm from Canada. I don't want to lose the championship there. He has to fight. It go 1, 2. They didn't get to 3. Vince rings the bell and makes him lose the belt. And Vince just standing there like, he ain't saying, but who the fuck is you to tell me when you lose the title?
Yeah.
He spits in Vince's face. This is all on camera. It's all on tape. Goes backstage and beats the shit out of Vince McMahon. Beats the shit out of him.
For real, for real?
No, it's all on tape, absolutely. If you could just type in Bret Hart, I don't know what to type in, but Bret Hart loses the belt in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
You could see him spit in Vince McMahon's face, and all the wrestlers talk about how he fucked them up backstage. The next month, or the next couple months, they're having SummerSlam, or I don't know if it was WrestleMania or whatever.
Yeah.
Owen Hart is fighting in this. Owen Hart comes to the ring from the top of the stadium.
Yeah.
If you're in Madison Square Garden, he's coming down the wire to the ring. They drop him, so he falls like 100 feet and dies. Niggas kept WrestleMania moving. Niggas like, he be all right, let's go.
That's crazy.
Your brother died like 2-3 months. I don't want to get the time frame wrong, but this is all facts. You could Google it.
Yeah, Ricky Steamboat, there's so many. It's so many people.
And then let's not talk about the cocaine.
Not that died, but I mean just the reckless behavior.
The cocaine was and fucking steroids alone to kill you.
I thought that's why they raided the house.
Possibly. That was just a story they throw in there, pause. I know they ain't the death was too long. They would have been like Vince like it was a malfunction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying Vince did that. It may have been a real accident. I'm just saying it's very coincidental. I'm not saying that's an actual fact that Vince did that, but it's kind of crazy right after Bret Hart beats you up. So I thought they should have been raided this shit for a minute too.
Yeah.
Not saying they should have, but we black and we saying that. Yeah. That's how bad it is.
That's how long the pause has been.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, it definitely came to that point. Let us know your thoughts. We'll be right back. Iowa State quarterback Hunter Dekkers was charged with tampering amid a sports gambling investigation. He was being accused of betting on his own team. What are your thoughts?
How much did he win?
I don't know. I can search how much he won, but I don't think he won much.
That's the question. The whole type of shit is like, so.
He's in college, right? He get an NIL deal.
I was just about to say that. Like,
why is he betting?
Yeah, maybe niggas said, you know what it is? You know what I think is going on in college? And I was speaking to Deion Sanders about this. Every kid is making minimum $3,000 a month. You know, and he didn't give me a number. He was saying that's what NIL in college is. He didn't say that's his team. He didn't say that.
His team is getting big bread.
He didn't say no number. He was just telling me if you're a D1 athlete, that's kind of what you're getting. But you got to realize, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you kind of the bottom of the tadpole on your team and you're making $3,000, but it's another nigga on your team making $2 million.
Yeah, so the tricking is crazy on campus.
But not just the tricking. Now I got to bet on the team to catch up to you. You want to keep coming in here with the drop top, with the Maybach, with the color. Now I got to play catch up because now I got to bet on the game. Since niggas is acting crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
My opinion is this, man. It's been going on for a long time. This is nothing new. Since like we was talking about it earlier, Pete Rose, homeboy who went to LSU. Yeah, what's homeboy name, Larry? Which one? Nigga we was just watching on TV the other day. The nigga who bet on the Headache.
Yeah, that's UNLV, right?
Oh, Arizona State.
Yeah.
We just watched that the other day. Like, this is not nothing new.
It's not new.
The question is, how many niggas ain't get caught?
Yeah. That's the real question.
Right. How many niggas they didn't catch? So, so I got caught, my nigga. That's all I could basically say.
Is he gonna lose his scholarship?
Probably because he's facing criminal charges right now. I mean, it's up to the team.
And,
but
Wow.
and you know what else I would like to know?
You didn't go to college to get locked up.
What I would like to know is, did you bet to win or they bet for them to lose?
Because he could be throwing games.
If you don't, that's what I'm saying. You bet on it. Most of the time, you're gonna bet to lose because you can control y'all losing.
Right.
Yeah.
But how much? But would you be mad if and be like, nigga, I bet we beat y'all niggas' paws.
Yeah.
I'm betting 50,000 on us. Either way,
That's different.
but it's still betting on the team.
Yeah.
So that's the question. That's the better question. What was the actual bet?
And that's a good point because in the Big 12, Iowa State came in last and he was the starting quarterback for all 12 home games.
So we know what he's betting on.
Bet 2 turnovers.
Yeah.
He's the quarterback.
Guaranteed. Bet 2 turnovers.
Yeah, we gotta chill out. We might ruin his whole career with
He
this.
ruined his own career when nigga 0-12 and fuck is you talking? And he a quarterback? He might as well start a new sport. Nobody trusted him, nigga. You were the most trusted position pause on the team, and you fucking come in last place? Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. It's a dub. I would never fuck with you on no football, no sport, because you can't be trusted.
Okay. Also on the topic of football, Panthers rookie quarterback and 2023 first overall pick Bryce Young shared he was a DoorDash driver his first year in college before NIL. He says he would wear a mask and hoodie and would only accept drop it at my door order so people wouldn't recognize him. What are your thoughts?
He's different.
Yeah, and the thing about it, the key word is before NIL.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie, man. College is a rough place if you're not getting paid under the table as an athlete. I used to go to that mailbox every fucking weekend and get lied to that fucking money was coming in that mailbox, man. I'm in Texas, so God bless the dead. I call my mother. Yo, Ma, ain't here. She said, oh, it ain't there yet? With the high voice.
You said that last week.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, my grandma's, Cameron, it'll be there.
Hold on, let me call UPS right now.
Let me see what's going on. But it'll eventually get there, but you're going to that mailbox every week. Now, mind you, you're going to the mailbox with other kids who's white or have a better situation, not necessarily white. And
They got envelopes.
All their mail is there, boxes, new sneakers, all type of shit. So now you like, I keep going to this shit every fucking week and there's nothing there. So back to his point, I wish it was a DoorDash when I went to play. When I played, I would have had the mask and hoodie too on.
Wow.
You know, no pause if you're considering pause. I'm just saying.
No kissing.
Yeah, I'm just saying in general, think about it like, both of y'all kind of went to school not far from where y'all lived. So y'all could probably get home driving.
Yeah.
I am in Texas. I am dependent on
I was
my
wondering how you did that.
Yeah, because I was at the end of the day, when you was in school that year, we went 23-0.
Yeah.
Lost in the first round, and I never went back to school. Imagine going 23-0 and losing the first round. I went to Albany, so my baby mother, because she was, I didn't have a baby then, but she was going to school in Albany. Then when it got to like July, I was like, I gotta go to college. Mr. Lloyd just said, Cam, you've been missing, you ain't take your SATs. Nobody's helping me get in school. And then I was supposed to go to University of Miami. It's like, we can help you out with junior college, Cam, but this is basically all we could do. They offered me one junior college that was in New York. Then there was a street agent named Rodney Parker, God bless the dead,
Yeah.
who had me in Texas. Said I could get you Navarro Junior College in Texas. And I'm like, bet. Now look like I went away to
Yeah,
school.
because that was a good school.
Yeah, it definitely was. But that's what happened, man. But I wish I had a way to get some money because I didn't. I just had to really just take people money, and that's why I didn't finish my second semester.
You,
Got a little rowdy.
you didn't go past 2 semesters?
I didn't get to 1.5 semesters. This is what really happened. You wanna know what happened? And I'm gonna wrap this up because it's quick. I got tore all my ligaments in my ankle my first semester, so I had to redshirt. I wasn't even playing that year, so I got mad free time. All they playing down there is this new group called UGK and Rugged Snuggers Bone, pause. That's all you hear.
Yeah.
Which was good music. I liked it. I'm like, I like these niggas. But when I got home, Shook Ones was out. Mobb Deep. So I went back to school on some bullshit like, yo, y'all niggas acting crazy. I'm playing Shook Ones out the play. I know you have no idea what I'm talking about right now. Put this shit on, play every day. I'm walking around crazy, playing Shook Ones. Blood comes down to visit me.
Yeah.
Blood steals somebody's camera before he leave, and niggas stepped to me like, yo, I know your cousin and you stole my camera. You know, a camera was not no fucking Polaroid. He had the expensive shit. I said, man, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, he said, yo, it's gonna be a problem. Went to his dorm, pistol whipped the nigga. Nigga told, I got kicked out. The very next day after Blood got back, I said, see what you did? He said, I got the camera. I said, yo, I got kicked out of school, nigga, fucking with you, my nigga. But it worked out. It worked out, and that's why I didn't finish 2 semesters. I wasn't even playing. I tore the ligaments in my ankle, but hey, man, you and Kuda Love from Bob above. Y'all niggas took care of me, man. Y'all niggas took care of me, man, and I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
And that's why we here today.
Yep.
Nice, love it. Well, thanks for tuning in to season 1.
Salute, man.
Yes, I have to give my thanks to Cam and Mace for everything and the whole team and production for everything you do. And thank you to those who consistently watch and support us every day. This is a great journey and it's only the beginning. As always, it is what it is.